Welcome, nugatory mortal, to Lord Dravhole's Lair, where shadow and story blend with a medieval flair. Tonight's tale weaves through darkened lore of a figure feared forevermore. Known by many names, Satan, the devil, he stands at the heart of temptation's revel. In Abrahamic's faith, he plays his part, seducing humans, twisting the heart. In Judaism's thought, Satan is no fool, but a servant of God with a role to bestow. He is seen as the Yetzar Hara, the evil inclination, a force within that tests temptation. But in Christianity and Islam, the story shifts where Satan rebels and the balance drifts. In Islam, as Iblis, he refused to bow before Adam's form and heaven's vow. Made of fire, he was cast from grace, and now whispers sins into the human race. He infects the mind with waswas unseen, pulling them toward paths unclean. The Hebrew Bible speaks of Satan first, a figure who serves, but with a thirst. He prosecutes Judah in heaven's court, testing their loyalty for Yahweh's report. Yet through time, the image would change as dualism's thought began to range. The intertestamental period cast him low, shaping Satan as God's eternal foe. In the book of Jubilees, his name shifts again, now Mastima, with fallen angels in his pen. Yahweh grants him power, but with a cost, to tempt humans and see them lost. Though in Genesis, Satan's name is veiled, Christians link the serpent where Eve failed. The Gospel tell of Satan's test, as Jesus fasts in the wilderness quest. He tempts the Christ with power and fame, but leaves defeated without claim. In Revelation's tale, he rises once more as the great red dragon in heaven's war. Michael, the archangel, casts him down to fall from heaven, stripped of his crown. Satan's tale grows darker still, as the lake of fire waits to fulfill. Bound for 1,000 years in chains, yet briefly freed for his last reign. But his fate is sealed, the story clear. Satan's end will draw ever near. In the Middle Ages, Satan's role was slight, used for laughter, not fear or fright. But in early modern times, his power grew, as witchcraft and possession took hold anew. Through the Enlightenment, thinkers arose, and belief in Satan faced its walls. Voltaire and others questioned his place, but in the Americas, belief held its space. Though Satan is known as evil's king, some see him differently, a peculiar thing. In theistic Satanism, he is revered, a deity worshipped, though still feared. In Lavian Satanism, he is no god, but a symbol of freedom breaking the road. His image, horned and hooved, with pitchfork in hand, came from pagan gods across the land. In Christian art from centuries past, Satan's form would forever last. Horns from Pan, Poseidon's mites, a blend of fearsome pagan sights. Dante's Inferno told his fall, and Milton's work gave him his call. Faustian tales and Blake's poems too brought Satan's tale to the view. Now, in films, in music's song, Satan's image carries on. His role remains both dark and vast, a symbol of the shadows cast. So, ponder this, dear mortal, as we near the end. Does evil live in myth or in the hearts of man? For in the tale of Satan's fall, we find a mirror to us all. When faced with choice and tempted near, do we rise or succumb to fear?